It's June 8th, and I thought I'd do a tomato update. They've grown quite a bit since I last updated, and we are finally getting a few tomatoes to set on. We're about 2 weeks behind normal. Now I'll go down there by the cucumbers and we'll start on the end of that row. This first one is a Lucid Jim. In this first row we don't have any tomatoes yet. We have blooms on most of them, but the plants themselves are looking pretty good. After the Lucid Jim we have the Boxcar Willie. It's got blooms also. Then I took out one there. I'm going to replace it with something else. It was just looking odd, and so I'm going to try to move something else there. Then this one is the Ava Purple Ball. It doesn't even have a bloom that I can see yet. And then this one is a mystery. That's the one I forgot to write down. So we're still waiting to find out what that is. It's got blooms on it. And then the final one out here on the edge is a Lucid Jim. It's got quite a few blooms on it. One of the blooms is really large, like a double or triple bloom. It's got kind of an odd shaped stem on it. I'm not sure what's going on there, but let's go look at the next row. That's the Arkansas Traveler. No tomatoes on that one yet. And this one is the Ava Purple Ball. It's got a little tomato at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. Then next to it is the Large Barred Boar, and it has blooms but no tomatoes yet. Then we have Carbon, and it's the same thing, blooms but no tomatoes. Then we have the Solar Flare. It's got one little tomato that I see. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's kind of hard to see my viewfinder here in the sunshine. And out on the end we have Topaz, and it's got several little tomatoes down at the bottom. Then over here we have the grafted Carbon, and it's just now starting to grow pretty good. Painter tomato, it's a Roma 3. It's got a couple of tomatoes on it already. Just now starting to grow a little bit. It's not doing as well as the ones in the ground. Here are the Volunteer tomatoes. A whole bunch of them in one spot. And a number of people wanted me to transplant or thought I should let them grow, and so I think I'll just go with popular demand and let a few of them grow. I probably transplant that one. I have a spot for it. I may transplant another one. I'm not sure. I'll see what I have going on in the rest of the garden, and I may find a spot for one or two. But that's what they look like so far. I may let one or two grow right where they are. But I was going to use this spot for sweet potatoes, and I already have a couple sprouted, so I just stuck one sweet potato that I had left from last year right there, and it's just kind of on the surface. I'll probably cover it up a little bit, but it's already starting to grow. Then I put a stick here where I have another one started. But anyway, that's a look at our tomatoes. They're about 2 weeks behind normal, and this weekend we're going to have some weather that is pretty rough on plants. It's going to be in the 90s with very windy conditions, so that can really sap plants. So I have to keep an eye on them, see if they need water this weekend, but that's the way it goes here.